Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, we do, we've got reports that Kim Jong-un has been toppled. That his sister at least is running the country right now, and we're not even sure if she is. Kim Jong-un is suffering from several things. One, he has an excessive addiction to eat tons of cheese, of which has put a lot of toxins in his body. His ankles has fractured. He's had to have ankle surgery, and he has severe case of gout. But there's reports coming, of course. Saturday, 3 of his top generals directly under him went to South Korea unexpectedly, just last second. Said, hey, we're coming to see the closing ceremonies of your Asian Games. And they showed up and they met even with 3 high-ranking South Korean officials. One of those officials was the director of the Korean unification to try to unify the 2 nations. Are you serious? Is Kim Jong-un been toppled? Is he out of power? We have reports that he is, actually. And now, out of sight for a month, Kim Jong-un is supposedly ill, but rumors are swirling that he's been deposed and that North Korea's second most powerful man now feels confident enough to travel to South Korea. Hwang Pyong-so must be feeling pretty good about himself right now. At the latest Supreme People's Assembly meeting, he was made vice chairman of the National Defense Commission. This was after his promotion to director of General Political Bureau of the Korean People's Army, making him the top political officer in the military. In a country where there is supposed to be no number 2 official, he is called the second most powerful figure. Now he has crossed the border into South Korea on a 1-day, short-notice trip, triggering hopes of reconciliation between these 2 arch-rival republics and heightening speculation about the fate of Kim Jong-un, North Korea's young Supremo, who has been seen in public not at all since September 3rd. Now, folks, this would be unbelievable. This would be historic. This would be awesome if peace could be between these 2 nations, and even greater would be if it would tear down those fences and unify North and South Korea as one nation, as a democracy. It would be unbelievable. Now, you guys know that earlier this year that I felt in my spirit, I even said it, I'm expecting Kim Jong-un to be removed from power, that he cannot survive killing everybody around him, including his uncle and his aunt and his cousins, and feeding his uncle to the dogs. I mean, there's no way anybody there could trust him if he'll do that to his own family. And I felt he would be removed, and maybe he has been. Maybe this is a process that this general's trying to build some kind of coalition before announcing that the God of North Korea, and that's what they think he is, they worship him as a God before he can announce that he's been removed or that he's dead, been assassinated or anything. He may be trying to build a relationship with the South Koreans for a new day for North Korea, for a day of celebration instead of a day of mourning, and maybe who knows what the reaction would be. So, folks, this thing is, something's happened. Something seriously has taken place in North Korea, and we're praying and praying and praying that God answers our prayer, that this man is removed, and that the people will be liberated in North Korea, that the freedom will come, that the Christians will no longer be tortured and imprisoned and murdered, and that all North Korean people can be free. Wouldn't that be beautiful? That would be awesome. So keep praying, keep praying, keep praying for God to intervene on behalf of so many suffering North Korean people and so many Christians that have been under the absolute brutality of the grandfather, the father, and now his son, Kim Jong-un. I'll be back.